Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the 151st commencement ceremony of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. My name is Ed Martini, and as Provost and Vice Chancellor, I am very pleased to extend an especially warm welcome to all of you. Please rise as able for the processional, led by Grand Marshal Dr. Joe Shivert, Associate Director of Bands and Director of Athletic Bands with the Department of Music. Following Grand Marshal Shivert is the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh ROTC Color Guard. Representing the Oshkosh student government, Jack Maratz leads the platform party, and Chancellor Andrew J. Levitt. College Marshal Craig Clifford, a faculty member from the Department of Art, leads the master's degree candidates from the College of Letters and Science. College Marshal Dr. Mallory Janquar, Program Director of the Medical Science and Imaging Programs, along with Dr. Evan Kreider from the Department of Philosophy, lead the candidates from the College of Letters and Science and the Fox Cities campus. lights work. Faculty Marshal, Dr. Sam Larson, from the Department of Public Administration, leads the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh delegation of faculty and academic staff. Candidates for graduation, faculty, staff, parents, and friends, we hereby convene the 151st Spring Commencement Ceremony of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Please be seated. The UWO Land Acknowledgement Statement has been an important step to connect us to the history of the places in which the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh community lives, learns, and works. The statement has been shared by students, faculty, and staff members, tribal leaders, and others. Today I share it once again to recognize and honor Indigenous peoples as traditional stewards of this land. We acknowledge the original inhabitants of this area, the Menominee and Ho-Chunk nations. This land encompasses the campuses of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh in the Lake Winnebago region. We also acknowledge the 10 other nations of Wisconsin: Bad River Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, La Coudray Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Lac de Flambeau Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, St. Croix Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Sokowagan Ojibwe Community, Brothertown Nation, Forest County, Potawatomi, Oneida Nation, Stockbridge Munsee Nation, Stockbridge Munsee Band of the Mohican Nation. Please take a moment to honor these past, present, and future homelands and celebrate the resilience and strength of Indigenous people worldwide. Thank you. Leading the color guard this morning are students from the UW-Oshkosh ROTC program, where they are preparing to become future leaders in our nation's Army. They're joined today by a number of UW-Oshkosh students who have served our country or are preparing for active service. I ask that our veteran and active military graduating students now please stand. In addition, I would like to ask all of the current active military personnel and veterans here with us today to also stand and be recognized for so bravely serving our country. Thank you. Now will everyone please rise as able for the presentation of the colors, followed by our national anthem. Performing the national anthem this morning is Holly Simpson. Holly's from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and is graduating with a bachelor's degree in choral music education. Following graduation, Ms. Simpson plans on teaching choir in Wisconsin. Please remain standing as able until the color guard exits the hall.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Thank you. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to Ms. Simpson and the ROTC Color Guard. Please be seated. We are honored today with the performance of the Brass Menagerie Quintet. I now invite the members of the ensemble to stand and receive our thanks for their exceptional contribution to this morning's commencement. Members of the platform party are listed in your program. Before we move into the ceremony this morning, I'd like to take a moment to introduce and recognize the individuals seated on the stage. Platform party, please stand as I call your name, and audience, please hold your applause until the end. First, our Chancellor, Dr. Andrew J. Levitt. Please hold your applause until the end. Thank you. We got a lot of ceremony to get through. Next, Wisconsin State Senator Kristen Dassler-Alfheim. Universities of Wisconsin President and our commencement address speaker this morning, Jay Rothman. Our graduating class speaker, Amelia Roberts. UWO Alumni Association Vice President, Dr. Jennifer Damask. Representing Oshkosh Student Government, Jack Maratz. Grand Marshal, Dr. Joe Shivert. Faculty Senate, past President, Dr. Jen Sidlick. Senate of Academic Staff President, Angela Zemke. Senate of University Staff President, Allison Kunde. Registrar of the University, Jennifer Bonack. Dean of the College of Letters and Science, Dr. Ann Stevens. Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Lawrence Carlin. Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Corey Finkelmeyer, and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Catherine Zuckweiler. Thank you all for your presence and support as we celebrate the achievement of our graduates today. It is now my pleasure to introduce State Senator Kristen Dassler-Alfheim. Senator Dassler-Alfheim is a lifelong resident of Wisconsin. Raised on a beef farm in central Wisconsin, she now lives with her family in Appleton. She's the owner and president of Retirement Dynamics, specializing in retirement distribution strategies, and enjoys teaching an Estate Planning 101 course monthly around Northeast Wisconsin. For many years, she was active in both the National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors Wisconsin, or NIFA, and the Alzheimer's Association, working to build bipartisan coalitions to pass legislation. She served as state president of NIFA and on the board of directors for the Alzheimer's Association. Prior to running for the legislature, Senator Dassler-Alfheim served as an alderperson on the Appleton Common Council from 2020 to 2025, during which she helped to secure funding for the renovation of the Appleton Public Library. She was elected in 2024 to the newly created State Senate District 18, which encompasses Oshkosh, Neenah, Menasha, and Appleton. As state senator, she serves on the Committee on Financial Institutions and Sporting Heritage as the ranking member, and Committee on Insurance, Housing, Rural Issues, and Forestry. Additionally, she's a board member of the Wisconsin Housing and Economic Development Authority and a member of both the Wisconsin Sporting Heritage Council and the Women's Council. Please welcome State Senator Kristen Dassler-Alfheim.
Well, good morning, UW Oshkosh. What a great day to gather. Welcome to the Fox Valley, all visitors and family, and to the students. You can't put a bigger smile on my face than seeing the smiles on yours walking down this aisle. The Fox Valley is a really important district in Wisconsin. We rely on quality people. We rely on the University of Oshkosh to help you become whoever you dream to be. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the faculty. I'm proud of University of Wisconsin Oshkosh for continuing to help our community, our economy be strong and thriving. I hope that all of you come back, stay in the Fox Valley, work in the Fox Valley, build a business in the Fox Valley, and raise a family. We believe in education in Wisconsin. We believe in your future in Wisconsin. Please join me. Try and find your family members in the crowd. Take a look at them. Try and find them. If you can make eye contact with them, all together I would like you to say, repeat after me, thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for feeding us. We are proud of ourselves for our accomplishments and watch what we can do in our future. Congratulations, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, Senator Dassler-Alfheim. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, Dr. Andrew J. Levitt.
Graduates, parents, family, friends, and honored guests, welcome to this commencement ceremony. On behalf of the Universities of Wisconsin and the faculty staff of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, I extend greetings and congratulations to all of you. Graduates, this is a day in your life you will never forget. Parents and families, neither will you. You all work very hard to get here today. The pursuit of a university degree is a challenge. It tests your limits, it takes time, focus, and perseverance, and you have achieved it. We are proud of you. It is all of you who make this time of year so remarkable. There are celebrations of achievement every day at UW-Oshkosh, but today is the pinnacle. You are about to mark an important moment in your family's histories, and today we honor and celebrate you. Representing the graduating class as speaker this morning is Amelia Roberts. Amelia, a New London native, is graduating today with a major in radio, television, film, and certificates in music and multimedia journalism. Known for her enthusiasm and creative energy, Roberts immersed herself in nearly every opportunity RTF program offered, both on and off camera. At WRST-FM, she hosted the Female Power Hour, a show spotlighting women in music while also serving as a passionate advocate through the Women's Center and Planned Parenthood. Her work with Titan TV spanned roles from behind-the-scenes editing to anchoring news segments, and she directed a short film titled 3 Minutes for the Titan Film Society, collaborating closely with fellow students on a project that blended fun, friendship, and filmmaking. Roberts was honored with the Boyd Huppert Excellence in Radio Writing Award at the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Conference, a deeply personal and emotional moment that affirmed her love of storytelling and the RTF community that cheered her on. She also worked at the Culver Family Welcome Center, where she welcomed guests and supported campus events, including this very commencement ceremony, and of course we'll ask her to get back to work as soon as I'm just kidding. As a natural performer, Roberts is known for her bold karaoke renditions, love of dance, and appreciation for soundtracks, stories, and late-night editing sessions. Following graduation, she is considering offers to begin her career either as a news producer for WFRV Local 5 or a multimedia journalist for WGBA. Her ultimate goal is to become a live TV host or on-air broadcasting talent, sharing her big personality and passion for storytelling with audiences near and far. Now, please join me in welcoming this morning's class speaker, Amelia Roberts.
Hello, everyone. All right, let's do this. Okay. My fellow graduates, we are all here today because we are brave, strong, and determined to follow our dreams. I started my college journey at a different university on a more practical path because I thought my dream career was impossible to achieve. The haters and higher-ups love to remind me that there's no money in the arts, and for some reason, I love to listen. I wanted to make people smile, so I thought I'd become a dentist. One chemistry class later, I realized 3 things. 1, I am horrendous at science. 2, people really don't like going to the dentist. Who would have thought? And 3, you can't make someone else smile until you make yourself happy first. So I followed the yellow brick road to UWO and embraced what truly makes me happy: creating, performing, and connecting with people. Luckily, I was in the perfect place to do just that. UWO changed my life. It gave me a community when I needed it most. It challenged me with seemingly impossible projects and deadlines, ones that made me question all of my life choices at 3 a.m., but then rewarded me when I somehow pulled off the impossible. It made me a better leader and a better writer thanks to the amazing RTF, journalism, and music professors who pushed me to grow. It made me a better friend, a better teammate, a better partner, and a better person to work with. It taught me how to juggle everything: school, film shoots, work, relationships, and family without completely losing my mind. Most importantly, UWO helped me satisfy my weird. I grew up singing ABBA with my mom, watching old westerns with my dad, bird watching with my stepdad, and being an annoying, attention-seeking little sister to my siblings. So naturally, I was destined to be a little eccentric. But here, I found my people. UWO introduced me to like-minded weirdos who not only accepted my quirks, but matched them with their own. I found my niche, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. And I know I'm not alone in that feeling. No matter what our majors are, whether we spent our time writing, filming, designing, solving equations, sitting through science classes, or memorizing endless definitions of business jargon, we've all grown in ways we never expected. We've learned how to handle stress, kind of. We've mastered the art of pulling all-nighters. We've had professors who inspired us, classmates who became lifelong friends, and moments that reminded us why we chose this path in the first place. And let's be honest, we've all had those moments where we thought, am I really going to make it to graduation? Maybe it was just this week from the stress of finals. Maybe it was while sprinting across campus because you accidentally parked on the entirely wrong side of the school. Maybe it was when you realized you had 3 group projects due on the same day, and for some reason you were the only one in the group doing any of the work. Or maybe it was the end of the first day of the semester and you realized you walked around a whole day with your skirt accidentally tucked up into your undies. Or maybe that one's just me. But here we are. We did it. And now, as we step into the next chapter of our lives, the truth is, we're still figuring it out. Some of us have jobs lined up, some of us have grad school ahead, and some of us are still staring into the abyss of Handshake and LinkedIn job listings, wondering what on earth we just spent 4 years preparing for. I am open to employment if anyone out there is hiring, by the way. But if there's one thing UWO has taught us, it's that we are more capable than we ever thought possible. So let's take that same courage we had walking into our first class, and let's bring it with us. Let's be bold, take risks, and chase the things that set our souls on fire, whether that's in an office, on a stage, behind a camera, or somewhere we haven't even dreamed of yet. Because if there's one thing we know for sure, it's this: life is just too short to play it safe. Thank you for the honor of speaking today, and congratulations, class of 2025. We did it!
Thank you, Amelia, and congratulations. At this time, I would like to invite Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman to give this morning's commencement address. President Rothman is the 9th president of the Universities of Wisconsin, a constellation of 13 universities across the state educating more than 164,000 students and graduating nearly 36,000 annually. The Universities of Wisconsin serve as the state's talent generator and are home to world-class teaching, research, and outreach. President Rothman previously served as the chairman and CEO of the law firm Foley & Lardner, LLP. He earned a bachelor's degree from Marquette University and a law degree from Harvard Law School. Please join me in welcoming the commencement address speaker, my boss, Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman.
Thank you very much, Chancellor, for that kind invitation, and good morning, everyone. I am honored to join you on this day of well-deserved celebration, and I offer to each of the graduates my sincere congratulations. Your University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh degrees, which are so much more than paper, so much more, are the culmination of years of hard work, long hours of study, and so many sacrifices by you and the people that care for you. Well done. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome the families, the friends, faculty and staff, and others who are here to help you celebrate this grand occasion. All of those people are part of these individual success stories, which are only just getting started. Thank you for all of your contributions, which have made today possible, and you should give yourself a round of applause. And before I share a few thoughts with the graduates, I want to acknowledge UWO Chancellor Andy Levitt. Today marks Chancellor Levitt's last commencement day at this great university, as he will step down from his role and transition back into being a researcher and a faculty member at the end of next month. Chancellor Levitt is a man of great integrity, and his commitment to the success of this university, and most importantly to its students, has been unwavering. He has been a faithful steward and has accomplished a great deal during his tenure. On this great day of celebration, I want to thank Chancellor Levitt for his service to UWO, for his support of the universities of Wisconsin, and most importantly, for his friendship. I will miss you, Andy, and we all wish you the very best in your next chapter. And now let's turn our focus for what brings us here today at this very moment. The students who are graduating from this great university. As we send you out to continue on your journey, I thought I might share some advice. Unsolicited, I appreciate, but I hope you will bear with this old guy with some gray hair for just a moment. Before coming to the universities of Wisconsin, I had practiced law for over 30 years and had the privilege of leading my law firm for over a decade. During that time, as my partners will attest, I made a lot of mistakes. I had misjudgments. But that also means I learned a lot. There are things I would do differently for sure, but my hope is that I develop just a little bit of wisdom along the way. As I reflected on my own life experiences, I identified 4 pieces of advice that I think I at least would have found relevant when I was sitting in the chairs that our graduates are in today, albeit some decades ago. My first piece of advice: find your purpose. Your greatest challenge going forward won't be finding a job or making money. I submit that your greatest challenge may be identifying your purpose in life. I ask that you ponder this question: what will you stand for, and how will you be remembered? There's a wonderful poem by Linda Ellis called The Dash. The dash to which she refers is the dash between the date of birth and the date of death on someone's tombstone. The 2 dates are really not as important, she writes, as the life that is captured by that simple dash. The life we choose to live, and the impact we had on people around us during that life. To quote from the closing lines of her poem, "So when your eulogy is being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash?" Your purpose may not be defined in your first job or your second or maybe even in your third job. It is perhaps possible, it is possible, perhaps likely, that it may not come from your job at all. Nothing will bring greater value to your sense of character and the hard work that you do every day than finding something that brings meaning to your life, something that ignites the fire within you. Observing your accomplishments, particularly including beyond the campus in the classroom on this campus, I suspect that many of you are already discovering this very thing because you have exhibited in your life here at UWO. You are thinking beyond yourselves and what you can do to make things better, whether it's on campus or in the community or even in the world at large. It means getting involved, having a vision, bringing people together with you, and then working to get things accomplished. It means finding purpose in your life and defining what your dash will be. My second piece of advice is to define what success means to you and only to you. Society in general and other people individually have a way of trying to do this for you, as I'm sure you have noticed. I strongly, strongly encourage you to put down your phones, limit your time on social media, and stop comparing yourselves to other people. They do not have your fire, your purpose, and your unique talent. You are uniquely you and amazing in your own right. I urge you to look inward, get to know yourself, understand yourself, and figure out what you want your life to look like and mean. This is the best foundation to build your own plan for your success as you define it, and then stay true to it. And please keep in mind that success is not about wealth or material possessions. I have known a lot of wealthy people in my life, some of whom are very happy, to be sure. But I have always been surprised by those who range from being just unhappy and unfulfilled to those who are just plain miserable. The old adage about money not necessarily equating to happiness is absolutely true. As you begin your life as a graduate of this great institution, I encourage you to focus on what makes you happy and fulfilled, because I think in that you will find your success. A third piece of advice: be resilient in the face of life's challenges. Life is truly a marathon and not a sprint. It sounds trite, but it happens to be true. There will always be ups and downs, and what matters is how you handle that journey. Learn from things when they don't go the way you expect or when life throws you a curveball, like the pandemic as just one example. You actually had a crash course in what it means to be resilient in your high school years and perhaps early in your college years. You were in the midst of your educational journey during a time of almost unprecedented challenge, as we all learned to navigate what I hope, and I suspect what we all hope, was a once-in-a-lifetime event. But you did not give up. You persevered, and you seized the opportunities that were presented to you, most notably your education at UW-Oshkosh. The lessons from trying times are hard-earned, but always remember that you have overcome already in your lives great adversity, and not only persevered, you succeeded. I encourage you to take the resilience you develop from those experiences and apply it to future challenges that you will undoubtedly face. As Winston Churchill once said, if you're going through hell, keep going. I think what he meant by that was when you're going through heck, don't stop, keep going, persevere. Resilience is the cornerstone of success. And the fourth piece of advice: embrace in your daily routine the practice of expressing gratitude and simply saying thank you. Particularly during challenging times of your life, ponder all of the good things for which you can and should be grateful. You might be surprised as you list those things that list is longer than you would have ever expected. Think about your family and friends who are here today and be grateful. Think about those UWO faculty and staff members who helped you along your way and be grateful. Finding gratitude is a powerful force for happiness, and I encourage you not to underestimate it. Practice it regularly and be prepared for positive change. And as you count your blessings, you will undoubtedly be offered ways to give back or pay forward, however you like to describe it. Seize those opportunities. Sitting here today, you are on the cusp of another great adventure. You have the opportunity to continue to learn, to grow as a person, and achieve great success. One idea to give back on that journey is to live the Wisconsin idea. The Wisconsin idea is the long-held principle that the university should improve people's lives beyond the boundaries of the campus, that it should improve the lives of everyone in Wisconsin and beyond. I encourage you to embrace this philosophy and take it as your personal responsibility, your personal privilege to improve lives of others. It's a responsibility that connects the universities of Wisconsin and our people to the greater community. It's a call to use your talents and skills to improve our communities, our state, and our great nation, as well as the world. And remember, you may remember my Find Your Purpose comment just a little bit earlier. Perhaps in that you will find your calling. I am confident that UW-Oshkosh has prepared you well for the journeys ahead. In my travels around Wisconsin, it has become abundantly clear that UW-Oshkosh and all of the other universities that make up the universities of Wisconsin are such vital parts of their regions, serving and enriching the lives of students and their communities. That connection is essential to the success of our state, and it is absolutely essential that that connection continues. So when you move your tassels on your mortarboards from the right to the left, please keep in mind another role you take on as a graduate of UW-Oshkosh. There is nobody better to tell the story of this great university and its positive impact. You and your fellow Titan alumni are making your mark here in Wisconsin and on the world stage, taking on jobs as scientists and healthcare providers and teachers and software developers and coders and entrepreneurs and IT specialists and farmers and accountants and artists, and that list goes on and on. Where there is a need and an opportunity, I am confident that Titan alumni will step in and make a difference. Graduates, you are prepared for what's out there. You have the potential, you have the passion, and most importantly, you have the power to improve our world. I am excited to see what your futures will hold. Standing here today, I could not be more proud of you. I wish you all the best on this great day and in the years ahead. Congratulations and Godspeed, Titans. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Rothman, for sharing that message and honoring us today with your participation in this ceremony. This is a very unique feature of a UW-Oshkosh commencement ceremony. Before we continue with the conferral of the degrees, we're going to give you a couple of minutes to stand up and stretch as we prepare for the conferrals. So you have a couple of minutes here to relax and stand up. If you can please take your seats. We will now proceed with the conferral of the degrees. This is an important day for our graduates. Out of courtesy to all of our graduates, we ask our guests to please remain for the entire commencement ceremony. Provost Martini.
Today, a number of our undergraduates are wearing gold and white cords. Students who have achieved a 3.5 cumulative grade point average or higher wear these cords signifying their academic achievements. Will all students wearing the gold and white cords please rise so we can recognize your academic excellence? Thank you. The degrees now to be conferred attest to the scholastic achievement of each student and represent the university's fulfillment of its educational mission. Announcers George Thomas, Tracy Slagter, and Lawrence Carlin will read the names of the graduates as they approach the platform. Out of courtesy, I ask that graduates of each group remain standing as your peers are crossing the stage. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts please rise? Hey. Excellent. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Public Administration please rise? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science please rise? And will the candidates for the degree of Master of Social Work please rise? Dean Zuckweiler, I request your attention please to the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Social Work.
Chancellor Levitt, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for the degrees indicated. The graduate faculty and the graduate council recommend these students for the award of their appropriate master's degree.
Before I confer, if we could have those master's degree candidates please rise. There you go. Very good. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty and the graduate council, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, the designated graduates will be awarded the appropriate degree with all privileges and responsibilities, and in testimony thereof will receive the diploma. Will Graduate School Marshal Clifford please lead the master's degree candidates to the platform to receive a symbol of that degree?
Dean Catherine Zuckweiler and Dean Ann Stevens will hood each candidate individually to recognize the special level of achievement marked by the completion of the master's degree. I ask graduates to remain standing as the graduates move across the stage.
Austin R. Hammond. Jacob Arthur Hansen. Joshua A. Kilgus. Sarah E. Fisher. Kristen Popian. Catherine H. Karnick. Kayla L. Nessman. Yu Lee. Dustin D. Perkins. Andrew Bergman. Maria A. Uko. Rebecca E. Cole. Savannah H. Steckler. Audrey H. Nayert. Shelley Coopery. Stephanie P. Lohr. Lorena C. Krieger. Justice Wandersea. Jenna M. Zick. Alan Randy Acuna. Helena Lowy. Stephanie R. Starkey. Kendra L. Schmidt. Sarah J. Schaefer. Shauna L. Jackson. William R. Ingram. Jasmine Newman. Ashley A. Kucharski. Alexander Paul Siebers. Travis Smith. Natalie L. Fries. Christina J. Schwabi. Angela M. Nowak. Rachel A. Kosakowski. Amber Rose May Graff. Megan F. McDowell. Maria D. McLean. Abigail J. Goodyjohn. Jenna N. Hansen. Sydney Foreign Zielinski. Olivia R. Komorowski. Tyler J. Hippis. Michael T. Greep.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. You may be seated. Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Letters and Science please rise? Dean Stevens, I request your attention, please, to the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Letters and Science.
Chancellor Levitt, these candidates for the College of Letters and Science have fulfilled all requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Studies, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, and Associate of Arts and Science. The faculty of the College of Letters and Science respectfully request that they be presented to receive the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters and Science and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I now confer upon the designated graduates the appropriate degrees with privileges and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Will College Marshal Janquart please lead the baccalaureate and associate degree candidates from the College of Letters and Science to the platform to receive a symbol of that degree.
Jackson Peterson. Mason C. Nyland. Gabriel Antonio Merline. Daniel L. Harris, cum laude. Travis S. Secker. Paris M. Wanta. Cassandra Lee Dean, cum laude. Peter J. Bruce Allington. Sophia M. Runge. Ella D. Eggum. Kaylin E. Schultz, cum laude. Vanessa Ott, cum laude. Lena K. Thao. Jonesia Holmes. Cami A. Bassler, summa cum laude. Catherine B. Hesselbein. Ellen G. Buchanan, summa cum laude. Abigail Laundrie. Evelyn Filter, magna cum laude. Monroe I. Corpus, magna cum laude. Madison S. Schill. Grace A. Narrett. Jonathan J. Wisserek. Alyssa Peters. Adina G. Holmes. Brittany Schumann. Ethan McCrae Boyd. Caden P. Bintz. Hannah M. Otto, cum laude. Mindy Muscovich. Nathan R. Hornberg. Ethan C. Shelbert. Canon Sternitsky. Drea A. Dietrich. Alexa M. Lee. Morgan L. Greel. Nicole M. Paulson. Kylie A. Gapko. Olivia Josephine Madrigano. Emma Jansky. Logan Marie Krogwald, summa cum laude. Skyla R. Van Camp, magna cum laude. Lauren A. Cole. Paige J. Severo, cum laude. Jenna M. Binkowski. Jeanette Morales. Julia D. Strasser, cum laude. Sophia Steele. Jenna K. Michaels. Jacqueline M. Gruber, summa cum laude. Anya H. Kelly, cum laude. Sage Julian. Madeline Legault. Callie L. Schmunk, magna cum laude. Emily Catherine Haight, cum laude. Sydney A. Malley. Callie Walk. Stephanie A. Tome. Ashley Lynn Olson, summa cum laude. Abigail Marie Olson, magna cum laude. Megan Johnston, magna cum laude. Caitlin N. Rayberg, cum laude. Megan Bodden. Allison M. Dutka, magna cum laude. Elena P. Lippert. Kaya R. Young. Jonathan C. Hauschild. Mackenzie M. Havlick. Delaney L. Sinkus, magna cum laude. Elizabeth M. Romano, magna cum laude. Antonina Latucha, magna cum laude. Megan O'Connor, magna cum laude. Jalen T. Hill. Madeline S. Anderson. Zoe L. Crow, cum laude. Samantha G. Zeilinger, magna cum laude. Taylor C. Johnson, cum laude. Damon L. Bratz. Mia Ryan Crotty. Blessing Adedeo Ajeo. Yeah. Rebecca Kinderman, summa cum laude. There we go. Macy L. Freeman. Joseph A. Mendoza. Kayla M. Izor. Taylor Lynn Bame. Jasmine Ferguson. Mishle Ahmad. Michaela F. Shane, cum laude. Morgan Vogues. Catherine Jania Cha, summa cum laude. Ella G. Kogis. Lakin Jersey Reschke. Grace Gianna Kulchin, magna cum laude. Alyssa Noel Sanderson. Avery E. Boyer. Alyssa Hendrickson. Brett C. Norling, cum laude. Louisa J. Donaldson. Aaron Garrity. Olivia M. Culp. McKenna Stieber. Summer Kettner. Asima M. Artigala. Jacob E. Fleece. Adelia C. Ehrlich, summa cum laude. Audrey O. Carrick, cum laude. Sophie Hagee. Caitlin A. Schwantz, cum laude. Luke D. Bernhardt. Lydia C. Schaefer, summa cum laude. Carly A. Kaczynski, cum laude. Caitlin Abney. Kyle Stephen Van Kuik. Benjamin Wastar. Gabrielle Rose McGregor. Abigail M. Briggs. Kaya J. Albrecht. Lauren E. Davis, cum laude. Julia E. Magnuson, cum laude. Jaden F. Kolinsky, cum laude. Ava E. Stovkin. Abby L. Kumarau. Kimberly Page Regal. Cameron N. Schilhabel. Nicholas J. Blando. Joseph Tegmeyer. Joshua J. Criddlebaugh. Rachel A. Hines. Caitlin M. Connors, magna cum laude. Emily L. Rivero. Carissa Engabos, cum laude. Pa Chia Lee. Benjamin W. Kunek. Cade C. Millam. Drew A. Davis. Francesca M. Skiro, cum laude. Donovan L. Suko. Alexander Hall, cum laude. Matthew Allen Frisch. Amber Rose King. Natalie Joy Seats. Caitlin R. Lent, summa cum laude. Elizabeth J. Rettler. Andrew Marshall. Lainey L. DeRocher, cum laude. Grace K. Baginski. Kaylee A. Farron. Callie R. Berkey. Emma Catherine Kiesling. Mia Madalena Pfeiffer. Catherine Teagle. Brett E. Klebho. Lauren G. Leganowski. Morgan E. Bailey. Nicholas D. Chugum. Lucas E. Nutzhorn. Kira R. Downham. Megan K. Lefebvre. Elizabeth Katerina Neibauer. Christopher Allen Neibauer. Kenneth H. Cole. Alexander J. Curran. Daniel Mosinski. Alden T. Sprackling. Zebediah R. Tunin. Alexander K. Henschel. Diego Armar Villabosis, magna cum laude. Isaac Phillips. Cole M. Davis. Brielle Renee Trotter. Anastasia C. Holzbach. Rain M. Knops, cum laude. Carly Jo Tyler Nazi. Brianna M. Menzia. Annika P. Schrader. Gianna Miglorius. Megan Hunt. Zachary Thomas Zergable, summa cum laude. Davian Willems. Weston A. Lerdow. Ray Andrew Talbert. Muhammad Camby, cum laude. John A. Thill, magna cum laude. Zachary C. Nelson. Joseph M. Flick. Emily R. Brom. Andrea E. Glaz. Megan Richter. Kirsten Schernecker. Jessica T. Tremmel. Isabel Gemeiner. Dion E. Walker. Anthony Michael Fournier Jr. Luke R. McMahon. Dylan J. Eckert. Mason J. Lawton. Tanner B. Marks. Matthew J. Steffen. Angela Ferrer. Marissa Reyes. Emmy R. Schumacher. Carly L. Huss. Haley M. Vandeyat. Hannah Lynn Steinert. Eduardo Findencio Ayala Jr., magna cum laude. Taylor M. Grissman.
Let's go, Taylor.
Claudia H. Zemer.
Let's go, Claudia.
Kendall Taves, cum laude. Tony G. Gerlach. Brady E. Desart. Taylor S. Myers. Abigail R. Thiede. Jacob D. Brandstetter. Leah L. Hess. Haley R. Gill. Thomas Lathrop. Rose P. Vang. Madeline M. Behrens, magna cum laude. Bobby Blahnik, cum laude. Sophie E. Taubel. Brooke Molitor. Alice Rue, summa cum laude. Isabel M. Ewing. Dominic J. Lee. Kendall Lynn Hetzel. Haley Michelle Whitegold, cum laude. Pahuchi Zhang. Jetli Vang. Sky Zhang. Vincent Lee. Amanda Marie Richards. Claire Zipperer. Abigail A. Drager. Tyler Pesky. Fong Yang. Ichikuwu L. Uzuwuru. Alexander W. Hogg. Martins Munakiso Anyefulu Umo. Lacey Marie Zarda. Addison B. Kinney. Emma Nora Labuddy. Megan Numrick. Dakota Storm Morin. Moses D. Line. Jack R. Gold. Jack H. Porter. Madeline A. Eben, cum laude. Shane Steffen, magna cum laude. Genevieve N. Plutz. Emilia S. Roberts, cum laude. Jada Helen Dobeck. Alexander C. Walzak. Carter William Drew. William N. Sincere. Jordan D. Schuyler. Jonah Seibel, magna cum laude. Connor Jensen. Lexi M. Burgard. Maggie Vanderschaff. Cassidy Adams. Jason Edward Ueda Faust. Andrew Glassesel, cum laude. Keith D. Bivian, magna cum laude. Bryce W. Holtman, magna cum laude. Benjamin Cohn. Matthew John Ellen Ho. Amanda Jean Croyce. Meredith Agnew. Kendra J. White, cum laude. Zoe L. Hammer, cum laude. Maya L. Volz. Tegan J. Knutson, cum laude. Grace M. Whitmus. Dylan Stone. Zachary S. Schmidt. William Bingen. Joshua T. Sheldon, magna cum laude. Joshua C. Dyer, cum laude. Jack W. Leggett, summa cum laude. Jacob R. Rusinski, summa cum laude. Jasmine F. Peterson. Dana E. Tremeling, magna cum laude. Caleb M. Tancreed. Andrew J. Gumto. Tanner Joseph Garretts. Martin Gonzalez. Allison N. Duncan. Molly Knudsen. Bailey M. Wizolowski. Scott S. Michaels. Aaron Stone, cum laude. Anna R. Pittman, cum laude. Julia Elizabeth Kane, cum laude. Micah C. Gehring, summa cum laude. Grace J. Klug, cum laude. Kylie Toyn, cum laude. Kate M. Steckbauer, cum laude. Nicole Ramsdell. Destiny Lowe. Emma Rose Leapsight, summa cum laude. Teelan K. Wendler. Joseph L. Hohenze, cum laude. Alicia Laycock. Kyle M. Melodic. Alex Ramirez. Cole M. Osnes, summa cum laude. Robin L. Kirsch, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Wolf. Abigail Friga, summa cum laude. Christopher Homan Bailey, magna cum laude. Olivia A. Ruck, cum laude. Luke Pisanen. Henry A. Magnus. Zechariah C. Rosendahl. Kenneth R. Wiltalevitz, cum laude. Andrew L. Reinert. Trent J. Bushman. Martin J. Ozello. Isaac Whitrock, magna cum laude. Joshua A. Drogue, summa cum laude. Gabriel A. Medina, magna cum laude. Sheldon P. Schrader, cum laude. Charles P. Warrens, cum laude. John Westenberg, magna cum laude. Olivia Ruth Breinig, magna cum laude. Emma Leanne Sarial. Gabrielle Westmiller, cum laude. Emma K. Verkeilen. Liam C. Wagoner. Diane Tao, cum laude. Austin James Buchholz. Sawyer D. Mons. Chase D. Dornfeld, magna cum laude. Cassidy E. Tisone, cum laude. Hannah E. Bailing. Rebecca R. Bailing. Isabella Patrice Wishney. Raya L. Brown. Kira Angelin Schlichting. Emmy N. Hornung, summa cum laude. Jacob E. Wegehaupt. Jonathan P. Renier Wig. Caitlin Marie Wunderlich, summa cum laude. Sarah M. Bernhardt. Rachel May Messer. Devin M. Olivares. Elizabeth L. Jensen. Eli C. Bigger. Hannah G. Kettner. Sean Matthews, cum laude. Brendan M. Olds, summa cum laude. Adam Anthony Haynes, cum laude. Logan A. Frosch. Paul D. Price, summa cum laude. Mankorn Vang, summa cum laude. Sandra Asaba. Dana Y. Halim. Andrew R. Martin, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Y. Middleton. Alessandra Rivera. Alyssa R. Patty, cum laude. Nicholas A. Bay. Andrew J. McCoy, cum laude. Ian T. Hawley. Vincent T. Morrow.
Thank you. Sorry.
Keenan Christopher Marco, cum laude. Ava Rose Dorothea Sullivan, magna cum laude. Lucy Spanbauer, cum laude. Courtney G. Marco, summa cum laude. Kimberly I. Miller, cum laude. Jacob T. Oakland, cum laude. Tyler Niedzlakowski. Jaden J. Sukavali. Eli J. Patzer. Peter J. Skogman, summa cum laude. Riley Tomei Skogman, cum laude. Delaney E. Lant. Nathaniel G. Ellefson. Reagan Kraus, cum laude. Morgan K. Jones. Eric Wires.
Heart racing.
Bryce C. Schneider. Aliyah Zatra. Elena C. Swafford, cum laude. Andrea Emmeline Summer, cum laude. Gabriella E. Dressler. Sydney G. Lar, cum laude. Vanessa M. Kaus, cum laude. Sophia A. Stiller. Lauren Louise Sinclair, cum laude. Rihanna Maeve Schoenberg, cum laude. Elizabeth Pletzer. Emma L. Sullivan. Natalie M. Murray, summa cum laude. Anna M. Salazar. Anna Lowe. Anushka K. Nanaware. Deja Beatrice Roden Rose. Michaela M. Ortiz. Mackenzie May Tao. Madison C. Wright. Connor Spivak, cum laude. Tube David Ni Zhang. Maya M. Lamanska, cum laude. Dennis Jordan Stevenson. Jalen T. Boatman. Shaylee O. Hoke, cum laude. Avery E. Johnson. Trevon M. Lee. Demetris Divine Barnett. Ariana B. Sotelo. Carissa Viberette. Tajon B. Johnson. Chao Lee. Katrina Yang. Carson Janelle Lauren Woodland, cum laude. Kylie V. Spanbauer. Curtis White. Willow G. Garton, cum laude.
Free Palestine!
Abmi Yang. Richard L. Zupon. Evan J. Hedke, cum laude. Evan Shabo. Ethan R. Prasnicki. Caprice Swanks. Soraya Esquivel. Jelani A. Lawson, cum laude.
College of Letters and Science baccalaureate and associate degree graduates, tassels to the left. You may be seated. Let me be the first to welcome our graduates as alumni of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. The completion of these programs and study and the achievements of the personal goals of our graduates did not happen without the support of a number of important people who are here today and watching online. I would like to invite the parents and guardians of our graduates to stand to be recognized. Parents and guardians. Spouses, partners, and children of our graduates made sacrifices to make this day possible. Will spouses, partners, and children please stand? In addition, grandparents also provided support and assistance. Will grandparents please stand? Siblings of the graduates, please stand to be recognized. Aunts, uncles, other relatives, and friends, if you're here for them, stand to be recognized. I would like to personally acknowledge a very special group of colleagues to both the university and our students. It's our faculty and staff. UW-Oshkosh is fortunate to have a world-class faculty and staff that have impacted the lives of our students during their time here, and I am certain well into the future. Will the faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Faculty and staff. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh Alumni Association, Dr. Jennifer Damask. Jenny graduated from UW-Oshkosh in 2006. After graduation, she worked at the University of Central Missouri, obtaining her master's and doctorate in education. Jenny has spent the last 10 years at UW-Madison working in population health and prevention. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to your Alumni Association Vice President, Dr. Jenny Damask.
Greetings, graduates, and congratulations. It is my distinct privilege to officially recognize you as alumni of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. As you moved the tassels on your graduation caps, you became distinguished members of the UW-Oshkosh Alumni Association, over 100,000 alumni strong worldwide. Chancellor Leavitt, upon your recommendation, I extend UW-Oshkosh Alumni Association membership to the graduates of the 151st Spring Commencement at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Together, we shall provide ongoing support to the university so our alma mater can continue to provide exceptional educational opportunities to the people of this region, state, nation, and world. On behalf of your Alumni Association, I once again extend to you my warmest congratulations.
Thank you, Jenny. Today we mark the last commencement ceremony for UW-Oshkosh Fox Cities campus, the students, the faculty, and the staff. We have already welcomed dedicated UWO Fox Cities faculty and staff members to this campus who will continue to serve at this university. And a large number, scores, of UWO Fox Cities graduates' journeys and stories will also continue through UWO. We're so proud to support their future education and success. I just want to give my thanks to the faculty and staff at the Fox Cities campus for a heroic year of finishing strong and making sure that our students have been taken care of. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you. There's a few thank yous I'd like to give as we conclude the ceremony. First, a lot of people who went into setting this ceremony up. First, I'd like to thank the crew from Titan TV, the wonderful people up here, and you're seeing all of these images today. As well, over here. UWO police and community service officers keeping us safe. So thank you so much to our police and conservative service officers. It takes a lot of volunteers to put this on. We're very grateful not only to UWO employees who volunteer, but also our Alumni Association, and we also have a few other folks who like to volunteer at this event, so thank you to them as well. Thank you. None of this is possible, of course, without our facilities and custodial service staff. Really hats off to them for preparing this venue and again, keeping it orderly and safe. University Communications and Marketing, and our commencement coordinators, Len Clayman, Citlali Marquez, and Naomi Krozek, and the Events and Conference Services team here. Let's give everybody a big hand for thank you for doing that. So as was mentioned before, today is my last commencement ceremony. I think the real accomplishment, other than the fact that we've graduated somewhere between 20 to 25,000 graduates, including our undergrad and grad, in my time here, is that I did not drop a single diploma cover, though I just jinxed that for the afternoon ceremony, now that I remember in doing that. So I'm great, but it's been a high honor and a privilege to serve as the chancellor of this institution. I want to thank, of course, the universities of Wisconsin. I want to thank the faculty and staff and the students of this great institution. And I want to thank the people for Wisconsin, people from Wisconsin who have in the past and continue and will need to strengthen their commitment to making sure higher education is driving life in Wisconsin well into the future. It's my heartfelt gratitude. I go ahead and toss it back to Provost Martini. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Levitt. Before we conclude the ceremony, I just want to again acknowledge the more than decade of service that Chancellor Andrew J. Levitt has given to this institution, this community, and this state. So please, one last time, join me in thanking Chancellor Andy Levitt. Now please stand as able and open your programs to the last page for the words of the alma mater, performed once again by Holly Simpson. Following the alma mater, I would ask that you all please sit down and remain seated until our platform party proceeds from the stage and exits the arena. The event staff will begin dismissing guests from the floor, seating, and the bleachers. Once dismissed, please meet your party outside of the venue. Thank you.
Dear alma mater, we sing your praise. Oshkosh will always remain in our hearts. Cherish the memories of bygone days. Friends everlasting, even though we part. Raise up the banner that visit will grow. Lift up our voices, our spirit will grow. Victory and honor to black and gold. Sing praise forever for you, W-O.
Thank you. Again, please be seated and please remain seated until the event staff dismisses you. But with that, graduates and guests, I hereby declare this 151st spring commencement of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.